The courtroom was quiet, save for the faint rustle of papers and the occasional murmur from those seated in the gallery. It wasn't a packed room, just a handful of people who had come to witness what many considered an inevitable outcome. Among them sat members of the counting-on family, their faces strained with worry, disbelief, and resignation. This wasn't how things were supposed to turn out. For years, they had cultivated a public image as a close-knit, faith-driven clan that embodied traditional values. But now, one of their own stood at the center of a legal storm, facing consequences far more severe than anyone could have imagined. It all began months earlier, when allegations surfaced against this particular family member, a person whose name had become synonymous with wholesome living thanks to appearances on television. At first, there was denial, both privately within the family circle and publicly through carefully worded statements released by representatives. The accusations seemed unthinkable: financial misconduct, breaches of trust, and even hints of deeper wrongdoing. To fans of the show, it felt like watching a favorite character unravel before their eyes. To the family, it was something far worse, a betrayal not just of their shared legacy, but of the principles they claimed to uphold. As details emerged over time, cracks started showing in the polished veneer the family had worked so hard to maintain. Legal documents revealed patterns of behavior that painted a picture starkly different from the one viewers saw on screen. There were claims of misappropriation of funds, questionable business dealings, and even attempts to manipulate others into covering up mistakes. Friends and acquaintances came forward, sharing stories that contradicted the idyllic narrative the family had long promoted. Some spoke of coercion, while others described feeling used or taken advantage of. Each new revelation chipped away at the foundation of trust the family had built, not only with their audience but also among themselves. The legal proceedings dragged on for weeks, each day bringing fresh scrutiny and media attention. Reporters camped outside the courthouse, eager to capture every detail of the unfolding drama. Social media buzzed with speculation, criticism, and support, depending on which side of the fence someone stood. For the family, the experience was grueling. They attended hearings together, presenting a united front despite the growing tension behind closed doors. Questions lingered unspoken between them. How did we not see this coming? Could we have done more to prevent it? And perhaps most painfully, what does this mean for our future? In court, the prosecution laid out its case methodically, presenting evidence that left little room for doubt. Financial records, emails, witness testimonies, all pointed toward guilt. Defense attorneys argued passionately, attempting to cast doubt or mitigate responsibility, but the weight of the accusations proved too heavy to dismiss entirely. As closing arguments concluded, the judge instructed the jury to deliberate, leaving everyone in suspense. Days passed, and finally the verdict arrived. The word hung in the air like a thundercloud, heavy and suffocating. The defendant slumped slightly in their seat, head bowed, as if unable to process the reality of the moment. Family members exchanged glances, some holding back tears, others visibly stunned. Outside, reporters scrambled to document reactions, shouting questions that went unanswered. Inside, the atmosphere was somber, almost surreal. After years of portraying themselves as pillars of integrity, the family now faced the harsh truth that perfection is often an illusion, and sometimes the cracks run deep. Sentencing followed shortly thereafter. The judge's voice was firm as he addressed the courtroom, emphasizing the seriousness of the crimes committed. "Trust is a fragile thing," he said, his tone measured yet stern. "When it is broken, especially in such a calculated manner, the consequences must reflect the damage done." With that, he delivered the sentence: jail time. The length of the term varied depending on the specifics of the case, but the message was clear: this was no slap on the wrist. Justice demanded accountability, and the law would not be swayed by fame or reputation. For the convicted individual, the ruling marked the beginning of a new chapter, one defined by confinement, reflection, and perhaps redemption. Jail would strip away the comforts and privileges they had grown accustomed to, forcing them to confront the choices that led to this point. For the rest of the family, however, the aftermath promised to be equally challenging. Their lives had been thrust into chaos, their privacy invaded, their reputations tarnished. Fans debated whether to stand by them or distance themselves, while critics seized the opportunity to highlight perceived hypocrisy. In the midst of it all, the family struggled to regroup, torn between loyalty to their loved one and the need to protect their collective identity. Back home, conversations unfolded in hushed tones. Some family members expressed anger and frustration, questioning why the situation had spiraled so far out of control. Others advocated for forgiveness and moving forward, though the path ahead remained unclear. One thing was certain: their dynamic would never be the same. Trust, once broken, takes time to rebuild, and the scars left by this ordeal would linger for years to come. Publicly, they issued statements reaffirming their commitment to faith and family, acknowledging the pain caused by recent events, while vowing to learn and grow from the experience. Privately, however, doubts lingered. Could they truly emerge stronger from this crisis, or would the shadow of judgment follow them indefinitely? Only time would tell. Meanwhile, the convicted family member prepared for life behind bars, grappling with the enormity of their punishment. Jail represented not just physical confinement, but emotional isolation, severed ties with loved ones, and the loss of autonomy. Yet, amidst the bleakness, there existed a glimmer of hope, a chance to reflect, repent, and seek genuine change. Whether they seized that opportunity remained to be seen. For the Counting On family, the road ahead was fraught with uncertainty. They had always prided themselves on resilience, on weathering storms with grace and unity. Now, they faced their greatest challenge yet, one that tested not only their strength, but also their ability to adapt and evolve. As headlines continued to swirl and opinions divided, they clung to the belief that healing was possible, even if it required confronting uncomfortable truths along the way. The Duggar family, long a fixture in American reality television, has maintained a complex relationship with their Arkansas roots, even as their public profile expanded through 19 Kids and Counting, and subsequent media ventures. Their sprawling compound in Tontitown, originally established by Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar, served not only as the family's primary residence, but also as the backdrop for much of their televised lives. This property, nestled among the rolling hills of northwest Arkansas, became synonymous with the Duggar brand, a physical manifestation of their conservative Christian values, homeschooling lifestyle, and unique approach to large family living. As the Duggar children grew into adulthood, the question of property ownership and real estate transactions naturally arose. The family's approach to these matters has always been influenced by their distinctive worldview, where financial decisions are often intertwined with spiritual considerations and community values. The sale of Joy-Anna Duggar's home, in particular, represents a significant moment in this ongoing narrative of family growth and financial evolution. Unlike many celebrity families who might distance themselves from their origins, the Duggars have maintained strong ties to their original location, viewing property transactions not merely as business deals, but as extensions of their family legacy and community presence. The Arkansas real estate market, particularly in the areas surrounding the Duggar compound, has experienced notable shifts in recent years. What was once primarily rural farmland has transformed into a more suburban landscape, attracting new residents and increasing property values. This changing environment created both opportunities and challenges for the Duggar family as they navigated the delicate balance between maintaining their traditional values and adapting to modern economic realities. The decision to sell Joy-Anna's home, therefore, carried weight beyond mere financial considerations. It represented a test case for how the next generation of Duggars would handle property transactions while staying true to their upbringing and community connections. The sale of Joanna Duggar's home unfolded through a series of carefully orchestrated steps that reflected both strategic planning and favorable market conditions. Initially listed at $495,000, the property generated immediate interest due to its prime location within the Duggar family compound and its relatively modest price point compared to other homes in the area. Real estate experts noted that the asking price was deliberately set below market value, likely calculated to create competitive tension among potential buyers, while still appearing accessible to middle-class families, a pricing strategy that aligned with the Duggars' traditional values of community accessibility and fair dealing. The bidding process quickly intensified, with multiple offers flooding in during the first week of listing. Sources close to the transaction revealed that at least 5 serious contenders emerged, including local families and out-of-state buyers attracted by the Duggar name. This unexpected level of interest stemmed partly from the home's connection to the famous family and partly from its exceptional condition, featuring recent upgrades and custom modifications that enhanced its appeal without compromising its character. The property's 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom layout, combined with its spacious backyard and proximity to community amenities, proved particularly attractive to growing families seeking a similar lifestyle to the one portrayed on 19 Kids and Counting. After careful consideration and negotiations spanning several days, Joanna and Austin ultimately accepted an offer of $507,000, a full $12,000 above the original asking price. This final figure represented not only a successful financial outcome, but also a validation of their strategic approach to the sale. Industry professionals noted that the premium achieved reflected several key factors: the home's impeccable maintenance record, its historical significance within the Duggar family narrative, and the couple's willingness to work closely with potential buyers throughout the viewing process. The transaction closed smoothly within the standard 30-day period, facilitated by experienced local real estate agents who understood both the property's unique value proposition and the sensitivities involved in handling a high-profile sale within the tight-knit Duggar community. The financial implications of this sale extend beyond the immediate profit margin, offering valuable insights into the Duggar family's evolving approach to property management and wealth-building strategies. For Joanna and Austin, the $12,000 premium represents more than just additional capital. It serves as tangible evidence of their ability to navigate modern real estate markets while maintaining the integrity of their family's values and reputation. Financial analysts have pointed out that this outcome demonstrates a sophisticated understanding of market dynamics, timing, and buyer psychology, suggesting that the younger generation of Duggars is successfully balancing traditional principles with contemporary business acumen. From a broader financial perspective, this transaction sets an important precedent for future property sales within the Duggar family network. The premium achieved could potentially influence neighboring property values, creating a ripple effect that benefits the entire community. Moreover, the success of this sale provides a blueprint for other family members considering similar transactions, establishing benchmarks for pricing strategies, marketing approaches, and negotiation tactics. The $12,000 over asking price achievement suggests that the Duggar brand retains significant market value, even as the family evolves and individual members pursue independent paths. Industry experts note that this transaction reflects well on the Duggar family's overall financial stewardship practices. By achieving a premium sale price through careful preparation and strategic marketing, Joanna and Austin demonstrated their commitment to maximizing returns while maintaining ethical standards. The financial windfall from this sale could be reinvested into other property acquisitions or used to fund various family enterprises, contributing to the ongoing expansion and diversification of the Duggar family's economic portfolio. Additionally, the successful sale reinforces the viability of maintaining strong community ties while pursuing profitable real estate ventures, potentially opening new avenues for wealth creation within the family's traditional framework. The ripple effects of Joy-Anna and Austin's successful home sale have sparked widespread discussion across various platforms, with reactions ranging from enthusiastic approval to skeptical analysis. Within the Duggar family circle and their extended community, the premium sale price has been largely celebrated as a testament to their continued relevance and market appeal. Local residents have expressed pride in seeing a family property achieve such success, noting how the transaction validates the enduring value of the Duggar name in the regional real estate market. Community leaders have praised the couple's approach to the sale, highlighting how they maintained open communication with neighbors throughout the process while demonstrating respect for community norms and expectations. However, the reaction extends far beyond local boundaries, with national media outlets and online forums dissecting every aspect of the transaction. Financial commentators have pointed to this sale as evidence of the Duggar family's evolving business acumen, suggesting that their ability to command a premium price reflects a sophisticated understanding of brand value and market positioning. Social media platforms have become battlegrounds for debate, with some praising the couple's financial savvy, while others question whether their celebrity status unduly influenced the sale price. Several prominent real estate influencers have analyzed the transaction, debating whether the premium represents genuine market value or simply the Duggar effect on property prices. The impact on the Duggar family's public image has been particularly noteworthy. Traditional supporters have seized upon this success as proof of the family's continued relevance and adaptability, arguing that their ability to thrive in modern real estate markets demonstrates practical wisdom alongside their conservative values. Critics, however, have raised questions about the intersection of personal branding and property values, with some suggesting that the premium price reflects more about the Duggar brand than the intrinsic value of the property itself. This dichotomy has fueled ongoing discussions about the nature of celebrity influence in real estate transactions and whether such premiums are sustainable long-term. Within the real estate industry, professionals have taken particular interest in how this sale might influence future transactions involving properties connected to media personalities or reality TV stars. Several major real estate publications have featured analyses of the sale, exploring how elements like social media presence, media coverage, and cultural relevance can impact property values. The transaction has become a case study in how personal brands can enhance property value beyond traditional metrics like square footage, location, and amenities. Industry conferences have included sessions discussing the Duggar effect, examining how public figures might leverage their visibility to achieve premium pricing in residential real estate markets. The conversation has also touched upon broader themes of authenticity and market value in the digital age. Some observers have noted that the success of this sale reflects changing consumer preferences, where intangible factors like association with a recognizable brand or lifestyle can significantly influence purchasing decisions. This development has prompted discussions about the future of real estate valuation methods and whether traditional appraisal processes adequately account for the impact of social media presence and cultural relevance on property prices. The Duggar home sale has thus become a touchstone for examining how modern market forces interact with traditional valuation metrics, raising important questions about the nature of value in contemporary real estate transactions. The successful sale of Joy-Anna and Austin's home carries significant implications for the future of Duggar family real estate transactions and their approach to financial growth. This transaction serves as a powerful case study in leveraging family brand value within traditional property markets, demonstrating that conservative values and modern financial strategies can coexist harmoniously. The premium achieved through strategic pricing and effective marketing establishes a new benchmark for future Duggar property sales, suggesting that the family's market value remains robust despite changes in media consumption patterns and shifting public interests. Looking ahead, this success will likely influence how other Duggar family members approach their real estate decisions. The proven effectiveness of setting slightly below market asking prices to generate competitive bidding wars may become a standard practice within the family's property transactions. Additionally, the experience gained from navigating this high-profile sale will inform future dealings, potentially leading to more sophisticated approaches to property staging, marketing, and negotiation. Family members might increasingly view their properties not just as homes, but as valuable assets within a larger financial ecosystem, while still maintaining their commitment to community-oriented values. The transaction also points to potential new directions in the family's overall financial strategy. The premium achieved could catalyze further investment in real estate development within their Arkansas community, possibly leading to strategic property acquisitions and improvements that benefit both family members and local residents. This success might encourage the family to explore innovative ways of combining traditional values with modern financial instruments, such as establishing family trusts or developing community-focused real estate projects that align with their long-standing commitment to family and faith. Moreover, this sale demonstrates the enduring market value of the Duggar brand, suggesting that their public presence continues to hold significant appeal. Future transactions might incorporate more deliberate brand-building elements, such as curated social media campaigns or community engagement initiatives, to maximize property value while maintaining authentic connections to their roots. The success of this sale indicates that the Duggar family's approach to wealth building can evolve without compromising their core identity, offering a model for how traditional values can adapt to contemporary economic realities while continuing to thrive in the public eye. The Duggar family has long been a staple in the world of reality television, captivating audiences with their unique lifestyle and unwavering commitment to their faith. As one of the most recognizable families on TLC's 19 Kids and Counting, they have built an empire around their conservative Christian values, homeschooling practices, and distinctive approach to parenting. At the heart of this media phenomenon stands Jessa Duggar Seawald, the third eldest daughter, who has consistently found herself in the public eye since childhood. Jessa's journey from a young girl growing up in a household of 19 children to a married mother, navigating her own family dynamics, has been meticulously documented through various television appearances and social media platforms. Her transformation from a teenager helping care for her numerous siblings to a confident young woman, establishing her own household, has been particularly fascinating for longtime followers of the Duggar family saga. The public's fascination with Jessa extends beyond mere curiosity about celebrity life. It reflects a broader interest in how individuals balance personal growth while maintaining core family values. Throughout her adult life, Jessa has maintained a careful balance between embracing modern technology and adhering to traditional values. Her use of platforms like Instagram and YouTube has created a direct line of communication with fans, allowing them to witness her evolution as a wife and mother in real time. This digital presence has become increasingly significant as she documents her experiences raising her own children, Henry, Simon, Ivy Jane, and Fern, while continuing to engage with her extended family's legacy. The current chapter of Jessa's life finds her once again in the spotlight, this time documenting her fifth pregnancy through a series of vlogs that have sparked widespread discussion among both supporters and critics. These video updates provide an intimate look at how she navigates the challenges and joys of pregnancy while managing her responsibilities as a mother of four and maintaining her role within the Duggar family dynamic. The attention surrounding these vlogs speaks to the enduring public interest in the Duggar family story and how its members adapt to new chapters in their lives while staying true to their established identity. As Jessa continues to share her pregnancy journey, the intersection of traditional values and modern media becomes increasingly apparent. Her ability to maintain authenticity while adapting to contemporary platforms has created a unique narrative that resonates with diverse audiences. This delicate balance between preserving family heritage and embracing personal growth forms the foundation of the ongoing conversation about her public presence and evolving identity as a member of the Duggar family. The recent pregnancy vlog that has captured widespread attention features Jessa presenting a strikingly different appearance and demeanor compared to her earlier public presentations. Viewers immediately noticed her adoption of contemporary fashion choices, including form-fitting maternity wear that deviates significantly from the more conservative styles traditionally associated with the Duggar family. Her makeup application appears notably more sophisticated, incorporating techniques and products that align with current beauty trends rather than the minimal or natural approaches she previously favored. Perhaps most noticeable is Jessa's overall physical transformation. Her facial structure seems subtly altered, leading to speculation about potential cosmetic procedures or simply the effects of maturity and lifestyle changes. The combination of these elements creates what many viewers describe as an almost unrecognizable version of the Jessa they once knew from 19 Kids and Counting. Her hair, styled in modern cuts and colors, further contributes to this transformed image, contrasting sharply with the simpler hairstyles characteristic of her youth. Beyond physical appearance, Jessa's presentation style during the vlog has evolved significantly. Her mannerisms appear more polished and confident, with a speaking style that incorporates contemporary expressions and references unfamiliar to longtime Duggar watchers. The setting of the vlog itself reflects this shift, featuring a modern home environment with decor choices that blend traditional elements with contemporary design aesthetics, a departure from the more rustic, farmhouse-style settings typically associated with Duggar family content. This transformation extends to her interaction with the camera and audience as well. Gone are the days of tentative smiles and carefully rehearsed responses. Instead, Jessa presents herself with the ease and comfort of someone well-versed in digital content creation. Her editing choices and production quality reflect professional standards, suggesting either a significant investment in equipment and training or collaboration with experienced content creators, moves that would have been unlikely in previous years given the family's traditional stance on media engagement. These changes have sparked intense debate among viewers and media observers alike. While some applaud Jessa's evolution as a natural progression of personal growth and adaptation to modern times, others view these transformations as evidence of a fundamental shift away from the values and aesthetic that originally defined her public persona. The juxtaposition of her current presentation against archival footage creates a stark contrast that fuels ongoing discussions about authenticity, personal development, and the influence of mainstream culture on formerly insular communities. The public reaction to Jessa's latest pregnancy vlog has been nothing short of explosive, generating heated debates across multiple platforms and dividing audiences into distinct camps. Social media timelines have been flooded with reactions ranging from enthusiastic support to harsh criticism, with hashtags related to her transformation trending on platforms like Twitter and Instagram. Traditional Duggar family supporters have expressed concern about what they perceive as a departure from core values, using phrases like losing touch with roots and selling out in their commentary. Critics have pointed to specific elements of Jessa's presentation that they find troubling, particularly her embrace of modern beauty standards and fashion choices. Some have suggested that her transformation represents a rejection of the modesty principles long associated with the Duggar family name. Online forums dedicated to reality TV discussion have seen threads thousands of posts deep, with users dissecting every aspect of her appearance and presentation style. Several prominent mommy bloggers have weighed in, questioning whether her new image might influence younger viewers in ways that conflict with the family's original message. Supporters, however, have rallied around Jessa, arguing that personal evolution is a natural part of adulthood and motherhood. Many fans have praised her confidence and willingness to express herself authentically, regardless of external expectations. Parenting groups on Facebook and Reddit have featured numerous threads celebrating her modern approach to balancing traditional values with contemporary life. Several prominent figures in the influencer community have publicly endorsed her transformation, noting that mothers should feel free to explore different aspects of their identity without judgment. The media coverage has amplified these divisions, with entertainment news outlets publishing opinion pieces that often frame the debate in binary terms: traditional versus modern, authentic versus manufactured. Major publications have run side-by-side comparisons of past and present images, fueling the unrecognizable narrative while sparking discussions about societal expectations of women in the public eye. Talk show hosts have dedicated segments to analyzing her transformation, often inviting experts to weigh in on topics ranging from cultural shifts within religious communities to the pressures faced by reality TV stars. Interestingly, the controversy has also sparked broader conversations about the nature of personal growth within highly visible families. Academic researchers studying media representation have noted that the reaction to Jessa's vlog reflects larger societal tensions about how women, particularly those from conservative backgrounds, navigate public life. The debate has extended beyond mere aesthetic concerns to encompass questions about agency, authenticity, and the right to personal evolution in the digital age. The discourse surrounding Jessa's transformation reveals deeper implications about authenticity and evolution within public personas. At its core, the controversy highlights society's complex relationship with personal change, particularly when it occurs within frameworks of established identity and expectation. Critics who argue that Jessa has become unrecognizable often base their assessment on comparisons to her past self, implying that deviation from an established image constitutes a loss of authenticity. However, this perspective overlooks the natural process of human development and the right to redefine oneself over time. Authenticity in the public sphere doesn't necessitate stagnation or strict adherence to initial presentations. Jessa's evolution demonstrates that genuine authenticity can manifest through growth and adaptation rather than rigid consistency. Her incorporation of modern elements into her lifestyle and presentation suggests not a rejection of her roots, but rather an integration of her heritage with contemporary influences. This synthesis of old and new creates a more nuanced understanding of identity that acknowledges both origin and progress. The backlash against her transformation also reflects broader societal anxieties about change within familiar narratives. The Duggar family's public image has traditionally represented certain values and lifestyles, making any deviation seem particularly significant. Yet, this resistance to evolution paradoxically contradicts the very notion of authentic living, which demands space for personal discovery and adjustment. Jessa's journey illustrates that true authenticity involves embracing one's current truth rather than conforming to external expectations based on past perceptions. Moreover, the debate surrounding her transformation raises important questions about who gets to define authenticity. When public figures evolve, they often face pressure to justify their changes to audiences invested in particular versions of their identity. This dynamic creates a tension between personal truth and public perception, where authenticity becomes measured against arbitrary benchmarks set by observers rather than the individual's lived experience. Jessa's case demonstrates that meaningful authenticity emerges from internal alignment rather than external validation. The conversation also touches upon the performative nature of modern media presence. In today's digital landscape, authenticity itself can become a constructed element of one's public persona. Rather than viewing this as inherently disingenuous, it's worth considering how all public presentations involve elements of curation and choice. Jessa's transformation may represent not a betrayal of authenticity, but rather a more deliberate and empowered approach to crafting her public identity on her own terms. Ultimately, the discourse surrounding Jessa's evolution serves as a microcosm for larger conversations about identity, authenticity, and personal growth in the public eye. It challenges us to reconsider our assumptions about what constitutes genuine self-expression, and to recognize that authentic evolution often involves reconciling multiple influences and experiences. Her journey suggests that true authenticity lies not in maintaining static identities, but in courageously embracing the complexity of personal development while remaining true to one's core values. The ongoing dialogue about Jessa's transformation and its place within the broader Duggar family narrative invites reflection on several key themes that resonate beyond this specific situation. First, the incident underscores the evolving nature of public identity in the digital age, where personal evolution unfolds in real time before a global audience. This unprecedented level of access to private lives creates unique challenges for individuals seeking to grow while maintaining their public presence. The Duggar family's experience demonstrates how technological advancement and shifting cultural norms can create friction between tradition and modernity, even within tightly knit communities. Looking forward, this situation suggests several potential directions for both Jessa and other public figures navigating similar transitions. The increasing acceptance of personal evolution in public spheres indicates that audiences may become more comfortable with seeing their favorite personalities grow and change over time. This could lead to more authentic representations of personal development in media, moving away from the pressure to maintain static personas. For figures like Jessa, this might mean greater freedom to explore different aspects of their identity without fear of alienating their core audience. However, the controversy also highlights the importance of thoughtful navigation when undergoing significant personal changes in the public eye. Future public figures might benefit from developing clear communication strategies about their evolution, helping audiences understand the motivations behind their transformations rather than leaving interpretation entirely to external observers. This approach could foster greater empathy and understanding between public personalities and their followers, potentially reducing the intensity of backlash during periods of change. The Duggar family's experience also offers valuable lessons about the intersection of tradition and modernity. As younger generations within established families or communities seek to honor their heritage while embracing contemporary opportunities, they will need to develop new frameworks for expressing their identities. This might involve creating hybrid approaches that respect foundational values while acknowledging the realities of modern life. For families like the Duggars, this could mean redefining what authenticity looks like in a rapidly changing world, finding ways to preserve core principles while allowing room for personal expression and growth. Ultimately, the conversation surrounding Jessa's transformation points to a broader cultural shift in how we understand and value authenticity. Rather than viewing change as inherently contradictory to genuineness, society may come to recognize that true authenticity often involves embracing evolution and complexity. This perspective could lead to more nuanced discussions about personal growth, allowing public figures to navigate their journeys with greater freedom while maintaining connections with their audiences. As media landscapes continue to evolve, these lessons will prove increasingly relevant for anyone seeking to balance personal development with public presence.